It's over. It's finally over. Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Our battle isn't over yet. This is Ganon. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time, we fight together. With our little partner in tow, but no Master Sword, we have to fight the true form of Ganon. This time we're going to equip the Bigoron Sword, but if you don't have the Bigoron Sword, the Megaton Hammer is also an option. But Bigoron Sword does more damage, so we're going to be using that. Okay, so what you want to do in this fight is shoot his face with a light arrow, run around to his backside, and attack the big glowy tail. Yeah, he couldn't have made his weak point any more obvious. I don't know, I always found that a little bit strange that his weak point is pretty much glowing. White, blue, and purple. It's like some sort of weird, otherworldly bruise. Anyway, so yeah, we just have to keep doing this over and over and over. And needless to say, the light arrows do take up quite a bit of magic. I mean, we're almost half down right now. If you do just so happen run out of magic and you did not purchase a potion from the Deku Scrub that we saw a little while back, these ruins can drop magic jars. So if you lure him over to one, similar to some of the Iron Knuckle fights that we've had before, these can drop some if you so need them. See, right there we have some that's dropping. I'm gonna just pick some up, run to his backside, and then slash. So yeah, there's a few options in fighting Ganon. If you don't have any magic jars, I'm gonna get hit right here. I'm totally nope. Wow, he didn't take a swipe at me. I am amazed. If you just so happen to get really unlucky with the magic jars and you find yourself out of magic, there are other ways to stun him as well. You can actually use a Deku Nut. So if you do that, he'll shake his head. It's a very, very short stun, but it is a stun nonetheless. And you can easily go right around to the back and hit him like that. If he doesn't take it away, I guess maybe I hit him on the tail or something. So, ouch. As you can see, it's not the best way of going about it. I mean, I just got hit right there, but it is an option if you have a hard time getting around to his backside. Another thing that you can do, and this is probably what I prefer to do over that, is roll right between his legs. You'll end up right over by his tail, and you can slash it. And after enough hits, he will fall to the ground. Link, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up! Alright, so let's go and run over to Zelda really, really quickly. Use the Master Sword. Destroy Ganon with the Sacred Sword. And here we go. We once again have the Blade of Evil's Bane. So if we run back in here, he will get back up, unfortunately. I wonder if we can take a free swipe. Yeah, that doesn't always happen. I guess I just got lucky. Alright, so we're just going to shoot him in the face with another light arrow. Come around to his backside and slash. Just to say, you do need the Master Sword for this portion. You cannot use the Bigoron Sword or the Megaton Hammer. So, since we have it in tow, we just have a few more cycles. This shouldn't take too much longer. Come on, why didn't that work? Probably hit his sword or something now I think about it. There we go! With that hit, he is down! I'm using my power to hold the Evil King. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. And with the help of Zelda, let's go ahead and slash away, if it will let me. There we go. Six sages, now! Ancient creators of Hyrule, now open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You. Curse you, Zelda! Curse you, sages! Curse you, Link! Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world, for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Peace has returned to Hyrule. It is time for us to say goodbye. Now go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. Oh man, guys. Oh man. This is it. The end of Master Quest. Lots of emotions going on right about now. Seriously, this project has been a journey in more ways than one. Ocarina of Time has always been a game that's close to my heart. A lot of my early memories in gaming involve watching my mom play this, and those times really did contribute to me becoming as much of a gamer as I have. It's something that I'll always remember, and to this day, I still smile every time I think about it. And then, of course, there's the fact that my very first Let's Play ever was of the N64 Ocarina of Time. God, that feels like so long ago! That feels like so long ago. I've mentioned it a couple times already, but back then, I was a completely different person. I was shy, quiet, terrified of people even, and I really felt like I could never get over it. I thought I'd be forever just this fearful little mousy person. But that one LP was the start of overcoming all of that. It sounds a little cheesy, but for me, Ocarina of Time was the start of a lot of growth at so many different points in my life. But that's not to say it's all been roses and daisies. If you follow me on Twitter or Facebook to any capacity, you know that this series has been one of the biggest challenges I have ever faced, ever. Of all time. I've had programs crash constantly trying to work on it. I've had to deal with 6-hour render times, things straight up not working, blue screens out the wazoo, computer failure, hard drive failure, render failure, video capture failure, audio desyncing, computer switching, TV glitches, compatibility issues, and a whole mess of other things that I can't think of right now. Yeah, this has been one of the most problem-ridden projects from a technical standpoint. On top of that, it also didn't help that the editing process was the most complex thing that I've had to work with yet. It took over an hour, maybe two, to edit a single standard episode of Ocarina of Time because of the top and bottom screens being merged. I mean, this is what my timeline looks like for this project. Each component of the HUD took up its own track, like hearts, rupees, magic meter, equipment, what have you, and every time it changed, I had to work accordingly. So every time I talked to someone, or went through a door, rode upon it, opened a chest, or did anything that caused the HUD to change in any way, I had to manually fade it out or move it around to adapt. Not to mention, showing the inventory was a process in and of itself, since the items are actually on the bottom screen. Yeah, some of you were asking why I was so hesitant to switch around my items and why I never actually wanted to go into my inventory. Well, now you know that was why. It was just a whole lot of tedious work for each and everything about the layout of the screen. Going into it, I didn't think it'd be too bad, but oh boy, I don't think anything could have prepared me for this series except for jumping right on into it. But in the end, I'm really glad I did it. I was able to 100% this game for the first time, and having you guys along for the ride made it the best experience with this game that I've ever had. From Ocarina of Time, I've learned a lot in the way of video editing, speaking, and presenting myself to other people. It was the start of so many friendships, so many new experiences, and so many things that I could never have expected or ever asked for. I've grown as a video editor, an artist, a gamer, and as a person. And I really have all of you to thank for it. Without you all, I would have moved on from this a long time ago. To be honest, I was never intending to stick with Let's Playing for so long. My initial intention was just to upload a few videos just to get my ex at the time to shut up about it, because he'd been nagging me to try it for so long. But when I started to make friends in the community, and when I had those few comments that were uplifting and told me to never ever give up, I decided to keep on going. And you know what? Here I am, 5 years later, still going strong. Thanks to all of you. Thank you for encouraging me to keep on going. Thank you for supporting me through all hardships. And most of all, thank you for watching. Onward to new beginnings and the journey ahead. MasaeAnela, out.